Outside the 83rd Precinct Station House, members of the Devil's Rebels threatened to kill the police who were holding the 3 gang members. Some of the police ignored the gang's taunts, but others did not.
I be the 666 OG, homie, melt you like cheese and pepperoni. Death the phonies, the resurrection of Tony. Like Dr. Malachi York in his heyday, I'm Dre Day. My brain spray like Cairo when he dropped on payday. My brain waves are rocket ships and space planes. Better yet, freight trains. Better yet, AKs. Rainy days make me think about my grandmother and my uncle in the jungle with a bundle in the junkie. It's the hunger when the humble seen the rumbles in the big park. Cops will run up on you for a park. And my projects was Clive Barker, but was bonkers, monsters and conquerors. Corner liquor store robberies, shootouts in front of my school constantly, kicking over displays in the Milky Way, the filthy way. Fuck around, you catch a buck, 50 in your face, 5714 Farragut. Don't ever come around here on no motherfucking faggot shit. Beat you in the face with the ratchet kid, leave you resting in peace on some forever after shit. We them heavy metal kings, let the hammers click, ready to handle shit. We talented, homie, hand me that banana clip.
Of blood, nothing surrounding me but crooks and thugs. Drinking 40, smoking walk, I die cooking drugs. My shit harder than liquor that you would put in pubs. I got Sierra ballistics that you could put in bugs. I put my hand on the Bible, lied to the judge. I didn't even mean to be high, but I was. I guess it's just a procedure to ride with my thugs. I guess I'm just a believer in God above. Yeah, run up on your car for cream. Allah Uddin, on his ding. Yeah, I mean, I ain't fucking with small shit, only several heaters. The ice grill get you robbed, Sergio Martinez. Your whole clique a bunch of broads, y'all all divas. Y'all on some Kanye faggot shit, all skeezers. I always handle the rock, y'all all defense. Dim my kitchen chest, y'all hard weekends.
Okay. We critically acclaimed, lyrically we reign, clinically insane. Heavy metal king, official pistol gang. I distribute pain, what seems to be the issue, man. My main issue is y'all lame, we ain't the same. So we ain't on the same page, we a different book. Use a gimmick type gay, that's a different look. Trust nobody, loyalty is forbidden. So when a nigga turn his back past 4/5, everybody ride, I just say they talk, but never sleep. The 50 on me like I'm AJ Hawk. Killer Bell, pistol vein, let the melee spark. They barely scratching the surface, how they claim they sharp. Temple of Doom, Goon Platoon, we just take they heart. Your shit is terrible, your excuse you claim is art. My presence in the vocal booth is like that of God. I try to school them, but society is brainwashed.
Turn the other way, stick your fucking head in the dirt. Don't even look in my direction. You define trash, I personify perfection. High beaming on the highway, driving Benzes. Crime scene looking like a homicide convention. You walk around with a dick in your mouth. Don't ever let the kid Joe take a shit in your house. Trust my judgment, I make bitches lie to their husbands. At my crib on a cell phone, crying they love them. Nobody's fault, it's all good as long as nobody's caught. Jealousy put bodies in morgues. Hunger for money and coke put hotties in pawns. Won't stop until I put Uncle Howie in Forbes. I've had my ups and downs, dealt with cunts and clowns. Major label deals, I've been fucked around. Spent years money dangling in front of my face. Instead of blowing the spot, bill was running in place. Paid mad dues, shows, made hundreds of tapes. Sold drugs, studio time, my gun in your face. Look at me now, non-fiction running the game. Kings of the underground, when we loving it, man. Yeah, I'll punch you in your face when I'm out on tour. When we was with the beat nuts, I could count about 4 different occasions I had a lazy kid cold duffed them. One dude bought me a drink after I snuffed them. Promoters talk out the side of their mouth till they spit in their own teeth out the side of their mouth. Even the bouncers were scared of us, calling for peace. While the faggot that got his head cracked, call the police. Ill Bill be the motherfucking future, it's easy to tell. Fuck with me, I'ma see you in hell. The unfuck with a bull, achieve the impossible. Cause there ain't no stopping the unstoppable. Your lack of faith disturbing. Now my acquisitions emerges, lead to your executions and murders. The goons are worship like mythological gods, beating impossible odds. Comparable in the hood to killing thousands of cops. Past the good and the bad, take it straight to the ugly. Made in New York, it's spread, now we raping the country. Stay with the vets, triple X, pistols and sex. Money and murderers connect, equal instant success. Ripple effect, we invest, legitimate businessmen. Courtrooms to boardrooms, expanding the business plan. Listen man, I'm old fashioned. Fuck taking over an answer, kidnap your family, you hold it for ransom. We getting dough, dog, this the jump off. Either you get with us or fuck off. An unstoppable force on a rough course. With success, fuck with me, you fucking with the best. Fuck who's on top, cause I'm a lot hungrier than them. I eat politicians for breakfast, till infinity is endless. Bill and Hillary, George Bush, everybody's getting it. Presidents, Supreme Court justices and senators run up in the White House, erase people, edit them. Press delete, hit them in the chest with heat. Hail to the chief, bullets everywhere and speak. Violence is more American than apple pie and Soul Train. Baseball, nickel-plated knives and cocaine. It's Ill Bill, non-fiction. If I'm offending you with my words, I meant it. Protected by the First Amendment. If this was Iraq, I'd have been beheaded. Instead of sparking a dialogue, I'd be hanging in Baghdad shredded. Yeah, I recognize, but if I ever disappear under mysterious pretenses, you guess why? I guess the CIA is trying to die. They wanna terrorize the kid and fry him alive. Skinheads and black Hebrews, punk rockers and hip-hoppers, street pharmacists, drug dealers, witch doctors. Rappers wear $100,000 wristwatches. Little kids starving, the police killed his father. Rich man, poor man, civilized man, Tarzan. Who's right, fighting over God's land? American history X. Represent the future unknown, what's next? I'll leave an ATF truck burning with the passengers in it. Hit it with anti-aircraft missiles with Bill spit it. No apologies, asking what's wrong with truth. Tell me what's wrong with the world, I'll tell you what's wrong with you. What's wrong with the youth? Brain-eating corpses and coops, sorcerers and spooks, illuminated torturous coops, murdering devils that wear police officer suits, revolutionaries standing on street corners and stoops. I'm the reason the FBI killed JFK, the reason they have metal detectors at JFK, the reason that the Constitution no longer protects us. They don't even need a reason anymore to arrest us. Living in a state of martial law, learn the arts of war, arm yourself, marching forth into the monster's jaws. America eats its junk, swallow raw, falling through the doorway of death, never know what we dying for. Skinheads and black Hebrews, punk rockers and hip-hoppers, street pharmacists, drug dealers, witch doctors. Rappers wear $100,000 wristwatches. Little kids starving, the police killed his father. Rich man, poor man, civilized man, Tarzan. Who's right, fighting over God's land? American history X. Represent the future unknown, what's next? I see spoiled kids murder their parents with shotguns, and poor kids from the hood selling their mom's drugs. A lost generation of fools without a clear destination. No guidance, no rules, no education. And the older generations know better. Matter of fact, they worse, they ought to know better. These These greedy motherfuckers trade blood for oil in American graveyard. On another man's soil makes no sense. The Roman Empire in the present tense, murder for corporations that they represent. Whether Democrat or Republican, the same scumbag government with scumbag ways of running shit. Skinheads and black Hebrews, punk rockers and hip-hoppers, street pharmacists, drug dealers, witch doctors. Rappers wear $100,000 wristwatches. Little kids starving, the police killed his father. Rich man, poor man, civilized man, Tarzan. Who's right, fighting over God's land? American history X, represent the future unknown, what's next? Skinheads and black Hebrews, punk rockers and hip-hoppers, street pharmacists, drug dealers, witch doctors. Rappers wear $100,000 wristwatches. Little kids starving, the police killed his father. Rich man, poor man, civilized man, Tarzan. Who's right, fighting over God's land? American history X, represent the future unknown, what's next?
My fist is a gun, my fingers is individual pistol. System overload, flicks is toe to toe, eye to eye, soul to soul. Walk amongst the lords of war, swords of gore. Cause these invisible walls to fall. Mental slavery, schism in the prison corridor. Code leader, orator. Since I was a shorty, y'all busy with the 44. The black flag represent the skull and the guns. It's like selling a Mac 11 to Attila the Hun. The ultimate code leaders, adult folk villains, coke dealers in the champagne room with broke feelings, so fake amongst plastic piranhas. I'ma put you all to sleep in some acid pajamas. Central Intelligence Odyssey, mind control biography. MK Ultra, extraterrestrial side of me, way beyond astronomy. Double O like Sean Connery. We walk silently with big silencers. Everything William Cooper was talking about then is happening now. Malachi York is way ahead of his time too. It's wild. In the land of the blind, a man with one eye is the king. Everything William Cooper was talking about then is happening now. Malachi York is way ahead of his time too. It's wild. In the land of the blind, man with one eye is the king.
My fist is a gun, every finger's an individual sword. You either living with Shaitan or you living with God. I make metal with the cold leader orator. Since I was a shorty, all busy with Bacardi Raw. I caught the 44 symphonies by Marley Marl. I would splatter all of y'all, shit y'all never saw before. Vinny and his dogs of war, bombs the size of soccer balls. Since y'all was inside the walls, torture with the waterboards. Grab him by his throat, take his fucking head and scalp him. I carry black metal like I'm Venom's second album. Support Dr. York, don't believe what's said about him. Strangle non-believers till the fucking redness out him. If we don't like what they say, then I guess we have to drown them. All they see is the demon lord and death around them. I'm made of mercury alloy like I was an amalgam. No matter how you look at it, cousin, death is the outcome.
Everything was talking about then is happening now. Malachi York is way ahead of his time too. It's wild.
Yeah.
In the land of the blind, a man with one eye is the king. Everything Cooper was talking about then is happening now. Malachi York is way ahead of his time too. It's wild. In the land of the blind, man with one eye is the king. One eye. One eye. I is the king. I is the king. One eye is the king.
A drug deal gone bad, dead illiterate, call me Jim Shooter, horsecock, lefty two guns with twin Rugers, Grand Theft Auto, Sordo, Shoddy Party, Canarsie Artie, rep the hood, the rap John Tardy, but nines on me. Tell me who you be, or you be gone. We squeeze prawns, stop you in your tracks, fuck up your life like Teen Moms. 1 hour photo, creep out like more for more. Lose the HK to speak when I talk the talk. Walk quietly and pop with the MP7. Put it to your melon, pop off an empty 7. Split you in half like when my mom and dad was divorced. Me and my peoples be the real life gangs in New York. I'm so sick with it, I spit it like Cannibal Corpse. We be causing a mosh pit like Cro-Mags and Lamore. So who you think this is? Ill Bill, riding I'm gone. Hard fine like a Times Square suicide bomb. Beyond and beyond, we let the drama start. Terrorize you like freedom fighters exploding on the streets of Islamabad. Unapproachable, unfriendly, untouchable, bulletproof, torture you to death, punish you. Connect hard, react like Columbia Death Squad. Funded by CIA, drug money, possessed by. Legend has it that before war, worship Satan. Drink human blood and have orgies amongst masons. Amongst the faces of presidents that crush nations. Stuff a non-sacred slut draped in lust and hatred. Legend has it that before war, worship Satan. Drink human blood and have orgies amongst masons. Amongst the faces of presidents that crush nations. Stuff a non-sacred slut draped in lust and hatred. I put the biscuit in your mouth and spit it like System of a Down. Get your weight up. I'm throwing pistols at the crowd now. Power broken, non-fiction. The future is now over. Prisons of war tortured by proud soldiers tell horror stories. Medal of honor for war ceremonies. Transport drugs like heavy metal roadies. While they transmit they bullshit through television cameras. Superpowers throwing their gang signs like gangbangers. Fuck CNN, fuck Meet the Press, fuck Al Jazeera, fuck all of y'all. I won't be brainwashed by the media, speaking how I live it. Powerful lyrics, leaving the top, crowd hysterics. Popping the 4-pound when you hear it. I've been the worst thing since CIA trained Bin Laden. The kids ride when I pop off Brooklyn to Compton. I be the crib keeper, the grim reaper, I spit ether. Guaranteed fatalities, leaving your wig leaking. Legend has it that before war, worship Satan. Drink human blood and have orgies amongst masons. Amongst the faces of presidents that crush nations. Stuff a non-sacred slut draped in lust and hatred. Legend has it that before war, worship Satan. Drink human blood and have orgies amongst masons. Amongst the faces of presidents that crush nations. Stuff a non-sacred slut draped in lust and hatred. When I die, I pray to God that I arrive in heaven at least an hour before the devil know that I'm dead. It's gonna take more than a single bullet hole in my head. You're gonna have to nuke the whole Brooklyn borough instead. I trust nobody, question everything. I'm the king, turn the weak into wolves and the wolves into sheep. Teach you how to kill police and dispose of the heat. My folks throw themselves off the buildings and the throws of the feet. I'm like the Moses of this whole shit. I got bitches that sell blow dick and suck their own tit. Choking on weed smoke, we squeeze toast. My enemies scream, no, please don't. Get your whole team soaked, we coked out like Chris Farley the day he died, survive. And no life don't mean shit if you ain't really even alive. I walk off backwards with my nines in your faces while you watch me brainwash your entire generation. Legend has it that before war, worship Satan. Drink human blood and have orgies amongst masons. Amongst the faces of presidents that crush nations. Stuff a non-sacred slut draped in lust and hatred. Legend has it that before war, worship Satan. Drink human blood and have orgies amongst masons. Amongst the faces of presidents that crush nations. Stuff a non-sacred slut draped in lust and hatred. Make ruthless records consecutive. Disconnect your wig, wet you in your living room. Disrespect your crib, spit fire at you. Pop, pop, cause your body to ooze. Build anything I spit, Uncle Harry approved. There ain't no justice and there ain't no peace. These mean streets just like the evil dead, eager to feast. Soul chasers will leave you deceased. What you get, dealing with creeps. People sleep until we cause the desert eagles to speak. There's no love and no loyalty left. Learn your lesson, Apple shot rich, poured to death. Only the hood die young. Rest in peace to Jam Master J, Biggie and Pac, and all the rest that passed away. I'm like an animal, trying to survive. Strive for a better tomorrow. The world's filled with terror and sorrow. Tears drop from a little baby boy or girl. While the push of a button could destroy the world. It's an overkill, no escaping this. We raping this, homie, it's overkill. Exposed to nuclear radiation, it's an overkill. Push your chromosome explode. It's an overkill. Beat the overfiend, overload. It's an overkill. No escaping this, we raping this, homie. It's overkill. Exposed to nuclear radiation. It's an overkill. Push your chromosome explode. It's an overkill. Beat the overfiend, overload. Hit you with the 9 shell in your head like Kleinfeld. My mind swelled, I laugh at it like Seinfeld or Larry David. Then blast off like Larry Davis. We carry bangers and air you out like airplane hangers. I rock 5-star general status. Projects to Paris. At the Hilton sticking foreign objects in Paris. I'm very paranoid. Tell me what they ask you. Splash you. Nuke you like fast food. Splatter you when I clap tools. I keep it simple, the grassroots. Attack troops. Ghetto gorillas in tracksuits. Sweat up your whole shit like a bathroom. I catch fools slipping and hit them with capsules. A blow cause cash rules. The truth, Newport, carton junkies and street trash. Weed grass. Customers cop hundreds of weed bags. Yeah, I was chosen to kill those that were smoking the krill. Sold it to you out the old Seville. Yo, you know the deal. It's an overkill. No escaping this, we raping this, homie. It's overkill. Exposed to nuclear radiation. It's an overkill. Push your chromosome explode. It's an overkill. Beat the overfiend, overload. It's an overkill. No escaping this, we raping this, homie. It's overkill. Exposed to nuclear radiation. It's an overkill. Push your chromosome explode. It's an overkill. Beat the overfiend, overload. Go overboard. This is IllBill, the overlord. Go to war. I approach you with a Trojan horse. Entire armies are slaughtered. Explosions of gore. Soldiers fall. Hot enough to cause your bones to dissolve. Blow through walls. Let the Dom music. Mix it with orange juice and abuse it. Throw your guns in the air and lose it. Gangsters and goons with Uzis. We underhanded money rubber banded. The son of Sam, son of man. People too stupid to understand. I'm the host with the most. Travel coast to coast. Rolling like nose to coke when I post the toast. Leave you wetter than PCP dispose of folks. Loped out, fill you with holes, your clothes are soaked. You fucking shithead, your thought process is idiotic. Gets worse, blow a hole in your head. Think you're retarded, look at you now. You stupid fuck, see what you started? Won't stop until all of us are dearly departed. It's an overkill, no escaping this, we raping this, homie. It's overkill, exposed to nuclear radiation. It's an overkill, push your chromosome explode. It's an overkill, beat the overfiend, overload. It's an overkill, no escaping this, we raping this, homie. It's overkill, exposed to nuclear radiation. It's an overkill, push your chromosome explode. It's an overkill, beat the overfiend, overload. Never doubt your God, children singing songs about your heart. Explosions that blow cars over buildings from afar. We the children of a bloodstained revolution. Gun bang, forever shoot and run fam. Get your Uzi, love thing, retribution. Timberland boots, leather gooses in the undisclosed black bulletproof with the extra shooter. Bought a box of banana clips from these anarchists like Tim Osman commanding this ship on dialysis. More pain, more gain. 9/11 was a war game. More enemies, more friends, more fame. Listen to propaganda, cock the hammer. We can stop a man, but how did you destroy an army that's a phantom? How did you kill a militia that's invisible, mystical? Beat with official pistols do, kid, we invincible. How do you stop the unstoppable, unkillable? The salvation of God. Now sit back and listen to the song, y'all.
Children sing Allahu Akbar in Turkey. One had a Russian AK, dirty Alice in Jersey. I don't know if it made me proud or if it disturbed me. I guess it's not as bad as kids being fucked by the clergy. Kufi on Glock cock, moving to the palace. A dead Kennedy in California, Uber rallies. I drink a quart of virgin blood inside a Buddha chalice. I took the head off of Kennedy from the roof in Dallas. Yeah, I wish that Ron Paul ran again. If not, then I'ma have to take the lead like Jeff Hanneman. Y'all falling for the trap again. 38, leave your fucking body like a mannequin. Yeah, if Billy blasted you, I blast with him. We don't live in a republic, it's just fascism. The Louvre isn't a museum, it's a glass prison. Fuck the class system, listen to the song, y'all.
biology, math with specializing in complex analysis geometry. Earned a PhD in mathematics early, youngest professor ever hired by UC in Berkeley. A short-lived position. He resigned in '69 with no apologies, without an explanation given. Social anxiety multiplied silently, disconnected entirely from society. Built a cabin, became a survivalist. Rejected electricity and modern scientists. He cooked his dinner in the fire pit and watched the stars from afar where Orion sits. The wilderness where the lions live, primitive like the times of the giant pyramids the minds built. Did something cause his mind to tilt. A course solidified successfully the very first time he killed. What would you do? How far would you go? If you thought that you could change the world for the greater good, how would you know what's right or wrong? Try to play God, mail a bomb to the CEO of a school or an airline. Do you justify murder for peace? Do you believe that technology is the beast? Imagine if your iPhone disappeared, that would be weird. Could you function in the world without technology, or would you be scared? What would you do? How far would you go? If you thought that you could change the world for the greater good, how would you know what's right or wrong? Try to play God, mail a bomb to the CEO of a school or an airline. Do you justify murder for peace? Do you believe that technology is the beast? Imagine if your iPhone disappeared, that would be weird. Could you function in the world without technology, or would you be scared? Exploding octopus, blockbuster in the six-finger hand. Booby drop a box and shock the populace with wishful plans, initially ignored. Industrial society and its future, the manifesto of Kaczynski's war. Life in seclusion, Bibles and bruises, rifles and Uzis, devices reclusive, designed to confuse the FBI and throw them off plan, blowing off hands, blinding people first. Soon the results were even worse, became obsessed with teaching society a lesson, with homemade weapons to reach society's perception. The Washington Post and the Times finally printed his manuscript. That was the tipping point that notified his family with suspicion leading to his arrest. His brother recognized his writing style and mission of death. Ran up in his cabin and discovered undeniable proof of his guilt. 16 bombs, 23 injured and 3 killed. What would you do? How far would you go? If you thought that you could change the world for the greater good, how would you know what's right or wrong? Try to play God, mail a bomb to the CEO of a school or an airline. Do you justify murder for peace? Do you believe that technology is the beast? Imagine if your iPhone disappeared, that would be weird. Could you function in the world without technology, or would you be scared? What would you do? How far would you go?
I'm a motherfucking chainsaw. See everything, it remain raw. Why you think we brought Q unique and slain for? The same reason that Henry VIII was king for. The same reason Kaczynski was in the Bing for. The thoughts going through Tyson mind in his ring walk. If it's beef, I suggest to you that you bring talk. Everything is more merciless than a Ming thought. You in county and thought that you speaking Bing talk.
I feel how I feel cause I was born to kill. Ain't no love to see the devil done stole my soul. I feel how I feel cause I was born to kill. Put the metal in your mouth like you was rocking braces.
After the game ends, I'm blasting from Gravesend. You rapping for gay men, I'm a master of mayhem. The city's a pool of devils and sin. I give you the tools that'll sever your skin. Like the hands of a track assassin, choking the victim, keeping the gap from blasting. I'm hoping and wishing the streets let me stack from rapping. I'm speaking the crack, holding a magnum cannon. Fuse slamming.
I feel how I feel cause I was born to kill. Ain't no love to see the devil done stole my soul. Cause I was born to kill. Metal in your mouth like you was rocking.
I'm ghetto like strawberry in a limo, copping rocks in Queensbridge. Real shit, keep your weapons concealed, kid. This is for soldiers that chose to ride. Those that died, logo made of skulls and nines. Murderers multiply, souls survive. Those that know the road survive, scope the sky, vultures fly. Desert eagle, chrome collide. Close your eyes, it's the hellion. My rebellion, retaliate. I have the whole New York state aiming at your face.
I feel how I feel cause I was born to kill. Ain't no love to see the devil done stole my soul. I feel how I feel cause I was born to kill.
I was on a crash course with the cemetery or the task force. Shooting for the skies, I'd do anything to blast off. Rewind to 99, fucking now fast forward. If I could see today, this is everything I asked for. Back then I had nothing, I could rap my ass off. I'm on the corner spitting raps, twisting caps off. Now here I am today, people. See, this is what you asked for. Not the man, not the myth, I'm the superhero with this mask off.
You motherfuckers.
You have seen.
Listen.
You cannot deny it any longer.
Walt Disney was fucking Nazi. Illuminati killed Mike Jackson. Barack Obama aware of all they precise action. Look at the dollar bill, they want the fucking light blackened. Y'all too stupid and blind to see what might happen. The symbolism from beginning of recorded times, and Hinduism in the spinning of distorted minds. You believe it when the television report the crime. Well, I believe that that's irrelevant and falsified. Where was Jesus in the Bible for 17 years? He was in Tibet and India, and they were his peers. He also lived in the Himalayas and Kashmir. He survived the crucifixion and lived for mad years. They like the idea of war between Arab and Jew. They like the idea of slaughter and massacre too. Knowledge is infinite, it's something you have to pursue. I pray to God on the Shabbat for a pacifist code.
To most people who would consider themselves intelligent beings, that's absurd. What's all this doomsday stuff?
Born in the Sudan, raised in America, 87 in the new land, raised by the Seraphim. Learned Islam and Mizraim, amongst the pyramids, drank wine. From the Nile River later reminisced and drank wine. Return to childhood and crime. Did an upstate bid for 3 years, out on parole, now the world is mine. Created his own movement in 69. Nubia Hebrew mission had arrived. He's alive, changed his name to Isa Abdullah. Many times after that, legally changed his name several times. Level 9, Jackie and the Starlights. Made music with passion. Rolls Royce, elegant fashion, ready for action. Descending of aliens from another planet. They said Christ was underhanded, like King Solomon with many wives. Under marriage, many seeds, many heirs to the throne. Ready to die and forever is told. Similar to this 11-year-old. After being gang raped at 8, memorized the Testament scrolls. Front to back, he recited the Bible. Word for holy word, passion of the Christ on arrival. The branch Davidians took him in, then he took him over. Claiming the name of David from the book of Jehovah. You'd have thought that he's from Brooklyn, how he had it all sewn up. Till the ATF had him blown up, out in Waco.
So, you know, you guys do it your way, I do it my way. You gotta argue with me, you catch me on the side of the road somewhere, you come to argue with me. You come point guns in the direction of my wife and my kids, damn it, I'll meet you at the door anytime. And I'm sorry some of you guys got shot. But, hey, God will have to sort that out, won't he?
It's no escape from the toxic traits. Pop your face, storming with menace of blind faith. The angel of death, read between the lines. Out to heaven, expendable youth, divine intervention. Teaching y'all a lesson in violence. Dr. Death injecting the virus, apocalypse. I'm a horseman in the circle of tyrants, and death's the error. Possessed like Jeff Becerra, consuming impulses. Drown you in the depths of terror forever. Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood dying? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's popping with the 4-pound iron? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood dying? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood? Stranger in hell, my America dated betrayal. Brainwashed by a system that's created to fail. his fate. Fear factory, manufacturing high-tech hate. A slave new world, world gone mad, a world without heroes. Used to go to shows surrounded by weirdos, live in Lemurs, mastering the science of war. Reading Metal Forces magazines, dying to tour, biohazards and carnivores, living the life of agony. Where to go, we gotta know, like Harley Flanagan. Electric funeral, children of the grave, behind the wall asleep, be afraid, killer to be saved. I don't need society, down for life, foul and tripe, ill bill, dirty rotten imbecile, down to fight. Give me my taxes back, money, God's a liar. Speak truth to deaf Americans like Tom Mariah. Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood dying? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's popping with the 4-pound iron? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood dying? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood? Psychic vacuum, jab you in the knife and stab you. Ravenous medicine, tribal convictions is heroin. Experiment, macro solutions to mega problems. Let the revolver solve chaos mongers, a cosmic drama. Peace sells, but who's buying? So I stay with the funds. Be real, so you die and find you laced with the slugs. With the quickness, she calling me my sacred love. I got bad brains, the reason I sprayed with guns. Now listen, peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood dying? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's popping with the 4-pound iron? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood dying? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood?
Yeah. One, two. Listen.
Clips are fully loaded, and then blood floods the lawn.
It's no quality on the mic that I don't have. My hands punch through a rock like an Apollo jab. When I was young, I used to follow Dad and watch how he would handle more beef than a McDonald's ad. I'm from the time of Alpina glasses and Theodoras. Fuck around with me, your family gonna need a florist. It's no question who running rap, cause we the rawlest. Hit your head with the thunderclap, you seeing Horus. I love my mother to death for giving birth to me. I ain't even seeing red no more, it's burgundy. All these bitches is just birds to me. And hearing of another dead cop quenches a thirst in me. Anything that is godly is the reverse of me. The home of Richard Ramirez is like a church to me. I keep a razor in my mouth, it's like a search to me. The way I cut your fucking face is like a surgery.
Nothing sacred anymore, take your last breath. What I am, what I want, I'm only after death.
Sons are born and guns are drawn. Clips are fully loaded, and then blood floods the lawn.
Nothing sacred anymore, take your last breath. What I am, what I want, I'm only after death.
There's life after death, and if so, where we go?
Black operation, black tie ritual, black magic, black carpet event on a black Sabbath, black helicopter, black metal, black magnum, black Berkowitz in the cell with black Manson. My brain strange from taking contaminated acid. Why you be selling your soul? We assassinate assassins. Spray up weddings and funerals, splatter banquets, bang automatic ratchets and broadcast the transcript. We staring down the barrel of another 9/11. Souls condemned to burn in hellfire, cry for heaven. Blood money turn the most innocent minds to weapons. Turn children to killers, carrying out to trenches. Selling crack in the rain on the benches with the vengeance. Make a dramatic entrance like the train scene in Death Wish. Spray automatics reckless, leave your brains leaking headless. Pull out the heavy metal K in broad day and end this. Nothing sacred anymore, take your last breath. What I am, what I want, I'm only after death.
Sons are born and guns are drawn. Clips are fully loaded, and then blood floods the lawn.
Yo, nothing sacred anymore, take your last breath. What I am, what I want, I'm only after death.
There's life after death, and if so, where we go? Where we go? lawn. Blood floods the lawn. Throwing a body on my lawn. Clips are fully loaded, and then blood floods the lawn.
Reprisal is here. Billy Idol put the 9 in your ear. The all-time grimiest. I'm the nuclear truth. I let black market plutonium loose in the booth. My beats kick you dead in your face, loosen your tooth. I be creeping up on you like a deuce in the boot. Trust nobody, homeboys will change on you. Stab you in the back, pull a 12 gauge on you. Been involved in epic battles and holy wars. No remorse, quiet money, robbing Benjamins like Goldie Hawn. Lost religious sleep underneath a soldier's corpse. Chopped them in half, used them as a source of warmth. 7 eyes, 7 horns, secret wars. Jesus walks across troubled waters, bleeding from his palms. His feet, eyes, ears, nose, his crown, his mouth. Eventually stop talking when they cut his tongue out. Trust nobody, no way, no how, never. Trust nobody, no shit, homie, don't you ever. Trust nobody, no way, no how, never. Trust nobody, trust nobody. Trust nobody, no way, no how, never. Trust nobody, no shit, homie, don't you ever. Trust nobody, no way, no how, never. Trust nobody, trust nobody. The person you least expected to cut your throat be the first creep directed a gun at your dome. I seen brother kill brother for the love of the dollar. They turned snakes on each other like my mother and father. I beat everything, every angle, every agenda. Many pretenders attempt to enter my presence to test the intelligence level. Remove the head of the devil. I don't even trust God. I think I'm going to hell. It's a cold world. I don't trust religion. I don't trust the police nor the justice system. I don't like doctors, lawyers, or politicians. I don't like liars. It was deception that ruined non-fiction. I pray for peace, but always stay prepared for war. Destroy you if you push me up against the wall. I seen it all. Everyone in your love to conduct schemes. Trust nobody, homie. Don't even trust me. Trust nobody. No way, no how, never. Trust nobody. No shit, homie. Don't you ever. Trust nobody. No way, no how, never. Trust nobody. Trust nobody. Trust nobody. No way, no how, never. Trust nobody. No shit, homie. Don't you ever. Trust nobody. No way, no how, never. Trust nobody. Trust nobody.
And among the things we must practice is this.
This a world premiere. Ill Bill.
Well then you just sit back and listen, because I have a story for you.
It was a commercial on the DNA and Hand Glove show. If you was there, you know about the Little Rascal Studio with Jamaica Queens. Dr. Death Dude was a clown, but back then it was probably the cheapest studio in town. I went from watching video music box with Ralph McDaniels to rocking 30,000 people surrounded by cameras. First rhyme in 82, first band 87. First time we played it through, I doubt it was very impressive, but we kept on practicing and we got better with time. Practice makes everything perfect. Now I'm a veteran prime, and it's bigger than hip hop or being clever with rhymes. Cause I actually feed my seed, but these endeavors are mine, and it's taken me around the world several times. It's crazy, but hard work can be a focus, can achieve. It's amazing. My uncle's favorite group was Gangstar. I wish he was here. Rest in peace to Howard the Guru, but salute the premiere. This is the Grammy Awards. When it's time to record, I attack the beat breaks like a Viking with a sword. So throw your motherfucking hands up in the air like you ain't care. Make some noise for DJ Premier. Ill Bill
It's a world premiere.
World
Premiere.
Say Primo. Ill Bill
It's a world premiere.
World
Is a world premiere. Is a world premiere. Is a world premiere. Is a world premiere.
Barrel of the shot, it gets a hellhole. At this range, I'ma catch a body anywhere the shells go. Knock your fucking teeth out with the gun, but in the elbow. Now you got the full body cast with the Velcro. Leg elevated, in the hospital devastated. Heavily medicated, you just wanna be sedated. I can relate, stay blazing the blunt. Me, YDC, befores, be faking the funk. We them last poets, last souls, ganja and shrooms. Prophets of doom, mafia goons, listen. Billy Dabble, a double vinyl LP. High bias cassette, so you can catch them on the stream. Go ahead and ask God to save you. I'ma give him 5 minutes, then I'ma spray you. Billy Alba be coming soon. Till then, everything Billmatic on a boom. Billy Alba be coming soon. Be coming soon. Billy Alba be coming soon. Be coming soon. Billy Alba be coming soon. Be coming soon. Till then, everything Billmatic on a boom.
Terrible certainty, it's no escape from the toxic traits. Pop your face, storm them with menace of blind faith. The angel of death, read between the lines, out to heaven. Expendable youth, divine intervention, teaching y'all a lesson in violence. Dr. Death injecting the virus, apocalypse. I'm a horseman in the circle of tyrants, and death's the error. Possessed like Jeff Becerra, consuming impulses, drown you in the depths of terror forever. Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood dying? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's popping with the 4-pound iron? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood dying? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood? Stranger in hell, by America dated betrayal. Brainwashed by a system that's created to fail. Freedom of fire, Securitron, ominous fate. Fear factor be manufacturing high-tech hate. A slave new world, world gone mad, a world without heroes. Used to go to shows surrounded by weirdos. Lava Lemurs, mastering the science of war. Reading Metal Forces magazines, dying to tour. Biohazards and carnivores, living a life for agony. Where to go, we gotta know, like Harley Flanagan. Electric funeral, children of the grave, behind the wall asleep. Be afraid, kill it to be saved. I don't need society, down for life, foul and tripe. Ill bill, dirty, rotten imbecile, down to fight. Give me my taxes back, money, God's a liar. Speak truth to deaf Americans like Tom Mariah. Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood dying? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's popping with the 4-pound iron? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood dying? Peace sells, but who's buying? Who's trying? Who's crying? Who's lying in a pool of blood? Psychic vacuum, jab you in the knife and stab you. Ravenous medicine, tribal convictions